Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to find my light because I'm a big old blurred mess right now. And I'm late. That's why I don't schedule my lunch break lives, because I never know what's going on in the daytime. But I'm here. That looks a little bit better. Let's see if anyone joins me since I am so late. I am working on creating some curly hair for a doll. I don't know what doll, but a doll. I have a head, but it's a small head. I have a head already made, but I don't know what pattern the head went to. That's what happens when you start making way too many things at one time. You forget what you're doing. So I have these wooden dowels here and this brown yarn, and I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm going to tie it on first and then wrap it. And what some of the people, they actually iron. I think this cotton yarn that they're ironing, I'm not going to put any real heat to acrylic yarn. So and I've seen some people bake it also, but I'm not going to pay attention to an oven because I'll probably, if I don't put a reminder on, will forget that it's in there. So I'm going to do what we do when I used to get my hair braided, is put some hot water on it and leave it on there until it dries, and then I'll unravel it. So this weekend, in between work and my live, I started watching The Handmaid's Tale. Wow. If you've never watched it, it is quite disturbing. Quite disturbing. And I thought it was a movie, but apparently it's a full-blown series. And I'm on season 2, so I don't know how long this goes on. But I had to take it in doses. It's so disturbing. I do not... And it's so relevant. So relevant. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Our weather started cool. Now I think it's in the 80s. But I'm twirling my brown yarn because I'm going to make some curly hair. At least that's the plan. I used to have some purple. I had started some curly hairs with some purple yarn like probably 2 years ago. And I don't know if I like unraveled it and threw it out because I wasn't using it, or I just don't know what container it might be in. But anyway, so I have this, and then I have a lighter color, the toffee. I love that color. Too bad Big Twist is going bye-bye. But that toffee color is like, I love that toffee color. And what is it? Joann still only has the yarn at 30%. I'm telling you, by the time they drop it to 50, 60, 70%, it's only going to be bulky weight yarn in there. 68, not working on anything at the moment. Oh, 68, girl. No, I don't like cold weather. I'd be wrapped up. I don't know. If you want your body acclimates to it. But I feel like I'd be wrapped up. It was 75 degrees in the house and I turned the heat on because it was just too chilly in the house because it was in the 60s outside, I'm sure, because I think that's what it's supposed to go down to. The air conditioning man is here doing his quarterly check. Hopefully everything is okay now and I won't have to call them next week because it's usually what happens. They come in here and do something and then they break something and then I end up calling them back. But the AC is under warranty until October, I think. It's actually a beautiful day. It's comfortable. That's because you're used to that. When I was in DC, honey, if I didn't have to go to work or had something really to do, Germany, all them cold places, I just stayed my behind in the house. I did not like cold weather. And I finally got to do a quote unquote snow angel. I said, I don't have to do that ever again. That is off my list. Driving in the cold ice in Germany, they had the black ice. Oh, how frightening. So, me and cold weather are not friends at all. I have 7 of these already done. Now I need scissors. Where are the scissors? Where are I know there's scissors. There they are. Another one done. So this is number 8. I might use it for that little doll's head, but it's a lot of work. But she's going to be my demo. I probably won't want to do it again. It's a lot of work, but you have to put each. It's like I watched. I think this lady's Brazilian or Turkish. I don't know. I watched how she did hers, and she does it like if someone was having hair transplant. That's what it looks like. But she does it where she takes she has a needle. She has a long string of the color of the doll's head, and she goes into each one. But the front, of course, is completely filled in. So she goes into each one of the rounds in the front with her needle, wraps the hair around it, and she pulls it into the doll's head so it looks like the hair is growing out of her head. I think it's just fabulous, but that is so much work. And I know I can do it with the crochet hook, but it won't be the same. I think I want to do it that way. I like the idea of the hair looking like it's growing out of the head. You need a sweater. It's good breathing weather for me. I don't like when it's too cold. Okay. Not definitely in me, knowing me, it'd probably be a coat, not a sweater. Or I had to learn to dress in layers because that was like foreign to me. What do you mean dress in layers? oh, you have to dress in layers because the weather will change and then you'll be too hot. It's like nobody dresses in layers in Florida. Only well, we've been having quick cold spells, so I guess in a sense we dress in layers. But most of the time, if it's cold, we just. But dressing in layers was definitely a foreign concept for me until I went into the army. Because even when we went to visit our family in Georgia, if it was wintertime, it's wintertime, so there's no dressing in layers. You just stay warm. I guess it is. I don't know. This girl does not like cold. Have you watched The Handmaid's Tale? It is quite disturbing. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. I don't know how long this is because I hear people talk about it in just not really anybody ever saying what it's all about. But now watching it, ooh, quite disturbing, quite disturbing. It is definitely not for the weak. Mm-mm. Even though it's fictional, but you could see this happening. I'm sure there's somewhere in America it's happening. I just feel it in my heart that somewhere in America it is really happening. It's on Hulu. As I always say, no matter how far fetched something seems in a movie, someone had to think of that. And it's just like a copycat killer, somebody following somebody else. So I really feel like this is happening somewhere in America. In America. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's 2 o'clock already. I knew I was going to be on here for a short time because I got started late, but I wanted to come on and at least work on this before I have to get back to work. Finish this one off and then I can. But definitely, it's a very disturbing show. I tried to watch Outlander. I think that's the name of it. It was just too much for me. Too much. This is on the Outlander uh, page. I don't know how long this goes on, but ooh, you watch a little bit of this and then you have to go to some comedy or something just to lighten the mood. And I won't be on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I see, is it Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow's 15th. Yeah, Wednesday's 16th. Yeah, I won't be on Wednesday. Got an appointment. I should be on Friday. There's nothing in right now. Nothing is happening Friday. Yeah, but Outlander was so out there. And what's this one? Look at it right out of my head already. Oh, there it is. This show, The Handmaid's Tale, is there's it is so violent, so violent. Not, I mean, there's killing and stuff, but it's so violent and so it's crazy. That's all I can say. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna get off of here, and I will hopefully be able to do a live on Friday. So thank you, Renee, for joining me, and the other person that gave a thumbs up. Thank you for the lurk. So until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye bye.